Hi, I'm Andy, this is Ajushi Life. You might have watched my previous sushi video where I made salmon, tuna and egg sushi rolls. Now a few of you might be a little bit nervous or a little bit unsure about trying raw fish in sushi. So I thought I'll do something a little bit different and I'll make a different type of sushi that you'll probably appreciate a little bit more. And if you start with this sushi, you might want to go on to other types of sushi, work your way up. So this is the first in a series of sushi videos for beginners. This type of sushi isn't conventional by any means. You'll be needing one of these. That's right, you're going to need a blowtorch. So today we're making beef sushi, but not raw beef, it's going to be seared beef. The first time that I tried this beef sushi was in Korea. I'd gone to a little sushi restaurant, it was in a tube station, and I noticed one of the guys in the back, he had a whole big sort of plate of sushi, and it was beef, and he just got a blowtorch out and he blowtorched them, and it was one of the most popular things in the restaurant at the time. I haven't seen it many times since, but in fairness, for me, it's one of my favourite types of sushi, so I hope you'll enjoy it too. So to start, you're going to need some rice, and this is seasoned sushi rice. I've put the wasabi on to start, just to make it a little bit easier. You're going to need some beef. This is fillet steak that's been very, very thinly sliced. Needs to be thinly sliced because the blowtorch can only cook so much of it. You don't want it to be raw underneath. And we're going to try to sear some smoked salmon. It's easier for me to get a pack of smoked salmon than go to the fishmongers and get some sushi grade fish. In the last video I used sushi grade fish, so it's quite important that when you do go to the fishmongers you ask for a fish that has been treated specifically for sushi. The only worry about having raw fish is that it might have parasites in it, but the fish that you get from your fishmonger, sushi grade, won't have any. So let's start. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a row of these down. And then I'm going to put some strips of beef on. I'm going to put a little bit of salt on top, just for seasoning. I don't know where my blowtorch is. Oh, now we're ready to burn some stuff. I've actually used an iron skillet for this because I don't want to burn my table or any plates get damaged. What's going on? I bought this off Amazon. I don't think it's the best blowtorch, but it'll do. Okay, so the sushi's looking pretty good. It's been cooked on the top. It's shrunk a little bit and contracted. It's a tiny, tiny little bit of a char in places, but it's not finished. We need to put something on. So this is a sauce I've made from soy sauce, mirin and some sugar. And I've just put it in the microwave for a little bit just to cook it down. And we're just going to get a little brush and brush over these. And now they're ready to try. So which one do I like the look of? This one looks alright. Let's try that. Oh, that's delicious. That's really nice. It's kind of confusing when you put it in your mouth at first. It's a little bit like sushi because of the sushi rice and the texture of the beef, but it's got that beef flavour. And this is fillet steak, so it's nicer. This last one I'm going to try and add something to the top of it. If you watch my other sushi video, I had some onions that were sitting in water for a while that made them soft. So I had some onions, but I haven't put them in water this time. I put them in a Korean pickling sauce and it looks quite nice. A little bit softer the onions now, and they should have some good flavour. The soy sauce mixture that I brushed over the top was really good, but the onions are far, far nicer. It's really, really good. The onions are slightly acidic and it just adds another dimension. They've got a slight texture to them as well, which makes it even better. So let's line them up again. Oh, sticks to my gloves. Move those, don't want to burn my chopsticks. Yeah, I'll try and get more of a char on this one if I can. This one doesn't need as much. Oh, something got in my eye. Okay. So what should we try these with? Well, I'm going to put this sauce on again because it does add a little bit of a nice flavour and a little gloss to the meat. And since I'm performing sacrilege on sushi, I might as well go the whole hog and put some cheese on it. Let's burn that as well. Melt. Oh my god, it does burn. Hold it further away. Was that a bad idea? In my head it was going to melt all over it and be really nice, but it's just burning. I'll still eat it. Caramelised. Let's try this caramelised cheese sushi. Actually, that's not too bad. Could do with something else though. I couldn't really taste much of the seasoning that I put on top, the soy sauce, but maybe if you use some onion as well, could be good. Put onion on top. Oh my god. Take your eyes off for a second. I'm not so sure the cheese is a good idea. Tastes good though. Who doesn't like cheese? Did I miss that? Let's try something different. We're going to use some buldak sauce. Now this is heck buldak sauce. Heck means nuclear. So if you look at the little chicken there who's holding a bomb. It's not a nuclear bomb, it's just a bomb, cartoon bomb, and is breathing fire. So I have to be a little bit careful with this. I don't want to go crazy. That's alright. I'll live. It's very spicy, really nice. I should have had a drink prepared. Oh god, I've got the hiccups. I should have had this prepared earlier. I should have known eating spicy food doesn't always agree with me, and I've got the hiccups as well. So this is a Milkis, Fantastic Feel Milkis. I hope it makes me feel fantastic. I don't know what this is actually, I just bought it because it looked quite cool and it had milk in it. Okay. Just smells like a soda. Let's see what it... Oh, God. I'm just reading the ingredients. Water, fructose, sugar, skimmed milk powder. And that's it. Oh, artificial flavour of yogurt. So basically they've just made some soda milk. Doesn't sound great. It's not bad though. I actually quite like that. Okay, let's do something a little bit different. Let's have some salmon. Again, these are little strips of salmon. You don't want them too thick, you want them to cook. And away we go. I don't want to burn those. Oh. Oh, I like when the oil starts to pop. You can get more of a char on this one for sure. I think that's why the other one didn't look too charred. That's fillet steak, so it's not very fatty. This one is. You don't need to cook this one too much. You can eat this one raw. It's smoked salmon. I'm not going to take it all the way. Just give it some nice char. Let's see. I'll try this one just as it is. I don't need to put any soy sauce on, I don't think, because smoked salmon is already seasoned. Oh, very nice. Now, this one's a nice smoked salmon. It's not that salty, to be honest, so I think I can put a little bit of something on. Assholes. Okay. It's nice. Quite strong flavour, smoked salmon, but I love smoked salmon and that's delicious. Let's add some of the onion. Yeah, that one was good. I think in future, if I eat any sushi, I'll always have onion with it. I really, really like the texture. I like the way it cuts through oily fish. Really good. Let's make some more salmon. Slightly thicker piece. Can't get, oh my god, that's long. But welcome. We'll try something different with this one. Blowtorch it as normal. Smells really nice when you blowtorch. Look at the way that all pops. I think that's enough. So for this one, we're going to make it a little bit posh. I'm going to put avocado on. Is this a good idea? That avocado is really nice. I think I prefer it with the avocado to the onion, actually. Let's have one more. Should I have put it on before, like this? Perfect. Milk is time. I thought that'd be really horrible when I read the ingredients, but it's really good. I've run out of avocado, so let's have some onion on this. Actually, I think there's some avocado in the fridge. I could keep going with these all day. So good. I've only got 4 more of these rice balls, so I need to make them count. Okay, last 4. Yeah, I need to season these. I forgot. Did I season the last ones? Nearly spilt my milkers. If you've been looking at the rice and thinking it's a little bit tiny, there's a reason for that. You don't want to get a big piece of rice and get full just off the rice itself. But the other reason is that with these you just want to eat them in one go. There's nothing worse than having someone bite through a piece of sushi and then eat the other half later. Just have it in one go. one shot. I think some of the first bits of beef sushi that I cooked probably weren't cooked at the front. It's probably eating them a little bit raw, but that's okay. If you get nice fresh beef, you can still eat that raw. You don't have to worry too much. It's only pork and chicken, that kind of thing, you don't want to have raw. If you keep watching these videos, I will be showing you some different types of sushi. There is a nice one called chicken katsu rolls. I'll do some of those if you want me to, but they're also really good. One of my favourites. Not many places do them though. That smells good. Again, we'll use this sauce. When the sushi chefs do it, it looks far more impressive than this. But I'm not a sushi chef. I'm not even a chef. I can't even cook, to be honest. I'll do my best. Let's put some onion there. Put some onion on this one as well. Got lots of onion left, that's fine. Now, cheese I was using before is this one. Cheesy slices, so it's that really horrible fake one. It's not fake, but it's just awful. So I'm going to use some real cheese here. Should have been a bit more careful with that. Let's try those. I can tell it's better already. See if I can join those bits back up. No. Spits at me a little bit. Perfect. Let's try the bulldog sauce again. I've got my milkis ready, so I'm not going to die of hiccups. I didn't want bulldog sauce on that one, but it's okay. Oh, that smells better. This cheese is far tastier. That bulldog sauce is crazy. I only put a tiny bit, but it hits you. And when it hits you, it's really strong, but it's delicious. So if you ever see this in supermarkets, you can get this one, which is the nuclear one, or you can get the normal one. To be honest, they're both the same to me. They're both really spicy. Don't go crazy, or you will regret. Let's have this one before it goes cold. Look at that. I love it. I really, really love the beef and cheese. Let's try a bit more onion. I forgot I had some bulldog on it. It's hit me then, really good. If you remember a few weeks ago I did a wild garlic video, and here it is. This is about 2 months old, and it's starting to look a little bit darker than what it was, but still not quite there. Still good enough to eat though. Haven't tried any of it yet, so let's try this one first. Milkis. Okay. I think I'll wrap this by hand because it's easier. I don't even know why I've got chopsticks. I've got these gloves on. Easier to eat. Oh, look at that. That's alright, it's medium. Wild garlic's gone really nice. It's still quite firm, the leaf is, but it's thin enough for me to bite through quite easily, and it's delicious. It smells quite strong, but I'm looking forward to the rest of the batch. Let's see, I've got some sad pieces, well, one sad piece of meat here, and I've got a few bits of salmon. Yeah, you don't have to have anything with the salmon, you can just eat it. It won't harm you. Let's try that. I'll just finish this beef with the rest of the onion. Finish my milk kiss. And there you have it. That was a small selection of Blowtorch sushi. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Click like if you want to see more of this kind of thing. Leave me a comment if you want to know anything else about this sushi that I've done today, or if you've got any suggestions for future content. And if you haven't subscribed, then please click the subscribe button below. Until next time, bye. Thanks for watching. That was just a small selection of Blowtorch fish. That was just a small selection of Blowtorch sushi. Can't say sushi. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that, please leave me a comment. Leave me a like if you liked it. Don't forget to... Oh my god. And subscribe. No. The idea is I'm going to... Oh.